What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Man, it's been about a week or so since I shot a video. Went from uploading pretty much daily to getting burnt out and really having to hit the reset button. So guys, I'm human. I apologize. I'm back here. I'm ready to give you guys value. I'm refueled. I'm rejuvenated. And today I want to talk about an epidemic that's going around the internet. And that is this shiny object syndrome. It's the syndrome in which people jump from opportunity to opportunity, thinking that the secret is in something else, basically outside of themselves, versus looking inward and realizing that success really lies on the inside. Now, I was victim to shiny object syndrome for about 5 years before I finally had success online. And I actually started reviewing a lot of these products that people were releasing and re-releasing and re-releasing under numerous different names. And a lot of these products were rehashed garbage. Just basically they were taking the same product and putting another brand name under it and relaunching it. And that's what's happening today in the industry. Still to this day, they've been doing this for about 10 years now. And a lot of my colleagues, a lot of people that I've done business with in the past, they're jumping on the train to promote the next big rehash thing. And it makes me think about what their intention is. If they're actually in this industry to really help people, or if they just want to make a quick buck. And I've sort of separated myself from the industry for a little bit of time. That's why I wasn't shooting a whole lot of videos lately too as well, is because I didn't want to be associated with that. I'm sick and tired of seeing so many people that work so hard for their money that also are willing to put in the work if they have the right training in front of them. And so that's something that I want to change about the industry. I want to change the way people look at this industry. I don't want to be associated with people that are, somewhat influencers that have a following and that have built a brand throughout time and can pretty much recruit whoever they want and make money off of their downline versus make money off of their own efforts. What do I mean by this? There's a lot of people out there that are so far removed from online marketing and what is actually working today because the internet's constantly changing. And a lot of these people built a brand off of what was working 10 years ago. And now they're at a point where they're sort of an influencer. They were sort of the founders of what, the internet is today, I guess you could say, as far as marketing is concerned. And so because they have this big name, a lot of people like myself and other marketers that have been around for, less than, a few years, they become sort of their employees, so to speak. They're making money off of my efforts, off of my YouTube channel, off of everything that I'm doing, and they're just out there to recruit and not actually market. Can recruiting be some sort of marketing? I guess so. But the way that I see it, you aren't an internet marketer if you are just recruiting other leaders to build your downline and recruit other people that know what they're doing. So I'm seeing this huge issue inside the industry, and that's really why I've decided to separate myself from a lot of these opportunities, a lot of these products out there, and that's why I'm really focused on promoting my own stuff and to give people a solid message, and that is that this takes work. This industry, I don't care what sales page you go through, I don't care what traffic hack is being pitched to you. So, traffic can only be driven through outlets that you already know of. There isn't some secret loophole out there. I want you to know that. And so I want to speak the truth to people. I want to show them that there's no secret. I want to show them that this will actually take work for you. Now, depending on what your point of reference is when it comes to work, I had somebody ask me today, how difficult is it to really make money online? How hard is it? Well, if you're a construction worker that works in Arizona in the heat in the summers in 120-degree weather, that's pretty hard. And if you're able to be in an office like this and work for 2 to 3 hours a day and make $10,000 a month, you'd probably think this is easier. But this is also a different kind of work. It's not binary work. It's not waking up and doing the same thing over and over again like a lot of people do at jobs. This type of work requires creativity. It requires thinking outside of the box. There may be a book for it, but these are just guidelines, right? For example, we've got Tools of Titans right here. Right? I was actually going to put my tripod on top of this, but this is the book I had right in front of my face. But this book is more of a guideline. It's not a verbatim, step-by-step, laid out plan that will work. That doesn't exist. It existed in school when you would, study something and then you would take a test on it. And that's really essentially all that school teaches us to do, is to read something and then memorize it and repeat it. It doesn't teach us how to be creative. You think of all the innovations, the light bulb, the car, automobiles, microphones. Those weren't created from a textbook. Somebody had to create that out of thin air. Entrepreneurs had to create that. It happened through creativity. As an online marketer, your creativity is going to be your content. Every single day, you create a piece of content, that is your creative piece. When you wake up in the morning, you're not thinking the same thoughts every day. You're completing a lot of the same tasks, but it requires creativity, right? It's not getting up. It's not going and building the same house over and over again, in a cookie cutter sort of development. It's not cleaning dishes and cooking food at the same restaurant the same way. Every single day you're thinking of, what type of content am I going to create? What am I going to say? How am I going to structure this content? How is it going to flow? Right? That is the expectations that you need to know about when it comes to making money on the internet. So I wanted to create this video to help you eliminate that shiny object syndrome, set the expectation of what it actually takes. Is it hard work? Yeah, but comparable to most things that people do in this day and age, it's much, much easier. It's a different type of work, but you can do it. Anybody can do it. So with that said, I hope you got value from this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to this channel, because hopefully from now on, I'll be uploading videos on a daily basis, teaching you how to build a life and business full of freedom, passion, and fulfillment. And feel free to check out the resources section below if you want to dig deeper in learning how to build an online business from scratch. With that said, this is Josh Elder signing off. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.